Hello everyone, this is Brian, the dad of Joanne and Bryden. Today we are here with episode 3 for both our kids, and this is to introduce you all to the Rodrick's Kitchen, to show the various kitchen activities. We are calling it the Kitchen Diaries. So our episode today shows the mission chapatis. Gradually as we go on, we are going to show how Joanne basically started making the chapatis and how she has graduated, and now she is totally independent to the extent of rolling the chapatis as well as frying the chapatis, making hot pulkas. So here I go with the kneading of the dough and continue to see. Well, to begin with, Joanne did have an inclination towards the kitchen activities. She used to show a lot of interest even when she was very tiny. But then what used to happen is we used to be so busy in their routine activities like going to the school, then their activities of skating, swimming, going between therapies. So we literally did not have much of the time that we could give to the kids to see, like, or to explore, maybe as to what would be the capacity or how good Joanne could be in the kitchen. But then what really has happened is this lockdown during this time, during this coronavirus, has helped up in a very good way, that we have got so much of time that we can spend together as a family, we can cook together as a family, and fairly Joanne got a good opportunity that she could explore herself in the kitchen, and we always encouraged her in the kitchen to do these activities with us, and that's how we moved on. So we, the Rodrick's family, always believe in the play-way method of learning. We engage all of us, all 4 of us together as a family to do household chores, even in the kitchen activities. That helps them in the EDR activities also. So when they are hands-on, holding say the spatula, or say holding knives in the hand, etc., it improves the fine motor skills, as well as they become fairly independent. So focus over here is to see to it that over a longer period of time our kids get to become more independent in the everyday living. So we began our mission together as a family. What I used to do is what I'm doing now. I started with kneading the dough of the chapatis. Janice used to roll the chapatis as well as fry the chapatis. Joanne used to occasionally come inside the kitchen to see, being interested in what we are doing. And she used to hold the spatula once in a way, trying to turn the chapatis, what Janice has made. We encourage that, and slowly she took an initiative to take and make one chapati at a time, fry one chapati at a time. Occasionally, maybe a few of them got even burnt, but then that's okay. That's a learning process, and unless and until we encourage our children, they will not move to the next step. And also to mention, when Joanne used to fry chapatis, our son Bryden also used to come in and used to put ghee on the chapatis. So what eventually would happen is, I knead the flour, Janice makes the chapatis, Joanne fries the chapatis, and Bryden used to come and put the ghee on the chapatis. So everyone had a role in it. So it became a family affair. And we'll see now how Joanne graduated from frying the chapatis to making the complete to make the full thing independently. So we'll see now how Joanne gradually she graduated and she mastered the art with time. Well, now as you can see on this video was taken somewhere around in April when the lockdown had just begun. And as you can see that Janice is rolling the chapatis and Joanne has started frying it. Now, as you can see now that this is a video shot in October 2020, and we have gone a step further with Joanne. Now, Joanne has started independently rolling the chapatis. So, when she was ready to take the initiative, myself and my wife Janice, we were ready to eat any sort of country maps, whatever shape it takes. But then Joanne is a perfectionist. From the day one itself, she was initially for a couple of days we had to have square chapatis, but now as you can see, she is perfect in rolling them in a perfect round shape, and she completely independently is taking the chapatis, frying them, making pulkas. She is totally independent on the gas. Okay, so she's become. We can totally leave her in the kitchen with the chapati. So as of now, what I am doing is I only knead the dough, and the rest process has been taken over. And see, what we have done is we did not start rolling all the chapatis in a go. We progressively increased it, say 2 chapatis in the beginning, to increase it to say 5 chapatis, then 8 chapatis, because sometimes children don't like an overload of work. It shouldn't be like a burden on them. So this is how she got interested, and we are very happy. So in the process, Joanne did had her fingers burned once in a while, but then that's a process, When we are just learning to cook something on a gas, we were prepared that these things would happen, and eventually she learned, as to how to prevent, how to protect herself. And also we taught her the concept of using the gas, so she knows when the gas is off, etc. And she turns the knob at the right time, like for example, while making the pulkas, she knows that the gas has to be high, so she controls the gas very well. At the same time, whenever the gas is off, she will tell to my wife Janice, "Mama, gas off, gas off." So that's how we control it. Also, what we have done as of now is she doesn't put a gas on. This is something what we have to work on. So she's very independent in this part of it. So now, almost 3/4 of the task of making chapatis, Joanne has taken over. The thing what is remaining is kneading the atta. I look forward as to when that responsibility is also handed over to maybe either Joanne or Bryden, whoever takes it up. And we are really happy. Now Joanne is totally independent, and she likes to be in the kitchen on her own. So what we have done with our kids right now is we use a lot of modeling process for our kids, because mostly what we have seen is kids don't like desktop learning, or when we try to teach them something. But when they are involved on the job with the parents together, that is when the real learning happens, and which they will never forget for life. Secondly, every parent should use their own discretion with their child, or every child in the spectrum is different, their abilities are different. So whatever any child likes, the abilities, you have to look at those things, and based on that, for example, Joanne may be good at something, but a different child may be good at something else. So accordingly, use your own discretion with the child. In fact, it's a really overwhelming experience, to eat the food which is cooked by our own children, and a task that we had never imagined that could be done. As to our two special kids, going to such an extent that we get to eat their cooked food. Also, what we are going to do do watch our further episodes, wherein we are going to share in more episodes in our kitchen diaries of the other activities what the kids began and what they have graduated. And please do watch and please do subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.